vegana presence. Elements, compounds and mixtures. Programmed by John Ferguson Aditi. Learning objectives. After learning this unit, you should be able to 1. Explain the terms element, compound and mixture. 2. Classify materials into elements, compounds and mixtures. 3. Write the chemical symbols for the first 20 elements of the periodic table correctly. 4. Draw and label the structure of an atom. 5. State the electrical charges on the subatomic particles. 6. Describe the formation of ions. Meaning of element, compound and mixture. Element.
What is element?
An element is a substance that is made up of the same kind of atoms, and cannot be broken down into simpler substances by any known chemical means. Elements may be thought of as the basic building blocks of matter. It is a pure substance consisting of one type of atom. For instance, if you have a bar of lead, you can do a lot of things to it. You can melt it, dent it, and so forth. However, one thing you cannot do is to break the lead atoms down into simpler materials. Examples of elements are nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, hydrogen, helium, sodium, iron, carbon, copper, gold, and mercury. Compound.
What is a compound?
A compound is a pure substance, formed from the chemical combination of two or more elements. When elements are chemically combined, a compound is formed. Examples of compound are common salt, sugar, clay, chalk and water. Note: a compound has different properties from those of the elements that combine to form the compound. It does not resemble the elements from which it was formed. For instance, when iron and sulfur are chemically combined, a new substance called iron sulfide is formed. It has different properties from those of iron and sulfur. A compound cannot be easily converted back to the elements from which it is formed. Unlike an element, a compound can be broken down into simpler materials through the use of chemical reactions. Mixture.
What is a mixture?
A mixture is a physical combination of two or more substances. Two or more materials together form a mixture if they do not react to form a compound. Examples of mixtures: air, soil, toothpaste, paint, smoke, sugar solution, perfume, salt solution, crude oil, etc. Note: the molecules in a mixture are all not alike. Some of the molecules of the mixture will be of one substance, and some will be of another substance. The substances in a mixture are therefore not changed by being mixed together. So in a physical mixture, each constituent retains its own specific properties. Classifying materials, elements, compounds, and mixtures. We can classify many materials around us into elements, compounds and mixtures. Can you classify the following materials as elements, compounds or mixtures? Give reasons. Table salt, soil, nickel, aluminium foil, table sugar, water, air, copper and gold bar. Activity 1. Classifying materials into elements, compounds and mixtures. Materials needed. Different items in the environment. Procedure. 1. Work in groups. 2. Gather different materials from the environment and bring them to class. 3. Examine the materials and group them into elements, compounds, and mixtures. Chemical elements and their symbols. Elements are represented by chemical symbols. These are one or two letters, usually the first letter of the English, Latin or Greek names of the element. For example, H is the symbol for hydrogen and C is the symbol for carbon. Also the symbol may be the first two letters of the element, the second letter being small. For example, Li is the symbol for lithium, and Al is the symbol for aluminium. The chemical symbols of some elements are also obtained from their Latin names. For example, Au is the symbol for gold, because gold is called Aurum in Latin, and Cu is the symbol for copper, because copper is called Cuprum in Latin. The list below shows the names of the first 20 elements and their chemical symbols. Here, we have the elements, and their symbol. Hydrogen, its symbol is H. Helium, its symbol is He. Lithium, its symbol is Li. Beryllium, its symbol is Be. Boron, its symbol is B. Carbon, its symbol is C. Nitrogen, its symbol is N. Oxygen, its symbol is O. Fluorine, its symbol is F. Neon, its symbol is Ne. Sodium, its symbol is Na. Magnesium, its symbol is Mg. Aluminium, its symbol is Al. Phosphorus, its symbol is P. Silicon, its symbol is Si. Chlorine, its symbol is Cl. Potassium, its symbol is K. Sulphur, its symbol is S. Argon, its symbol is Ar. Calcium, its symbol is C. The list below also shows some Latin names and their chemical symbols. Here, we have the elements, Latin names, and chemical symbols. Tin, its Latin name is stannum. The chemical symbol is Sn. Iron, its Latin name is ferrum. The chemical symbol is Fe. Potassium, its Latin name is kalium. The chemical symbol is Ki. Sodium, its Latin name is natrium. The chemical symbol is Na. Lead, its Latin name is plumbum. The chemical symbol is Pb. Mercury, its Latin name is hydrogram. The chemical symbol is Hg. Copper, its Latin name is cuprum. The chemical symbol is Cu. Silver, its Latin name is argentum. The chemical symbol is Au. gold. Its Latin name is aurum. The chemical symbol is Au. Uses of some elements in crop production. Nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium help in crops production.
How does nitrogen help in crop production?
Nitrogen is a part of chlorophyll. The green pigment of the plant is responsible for photosynthesis. Nitrogen helps plant with growth, increasing seed and fruit production, and improving the quality of leaf and forage crops. It forms part of plant protein.
How does phosphorus help in crop production?
Phosphorus is a part of the process of photosynthesis. It is required for seed germination, root development, seed and fruit formation. It hastens maturation of crops, and fruit ripening.
How does potassium help in crop production?
Potassium helps in the building of protein, photosynthesis, fruit quality and reduction of diseases. It helps the absorption of nutrients from the soil. It strengthens plant stalk against lodging, fungal and bacteria attack. The atomic structure. An atom contains three main tiny particles called protons, neutrons and electrons. The three tiny particles are usually subatomic particles. This figure illustrates the atomic structure of an atom. The protons and neutrons are located in a small tiny central region of the atom. This tiny central region is called nucleus. The protons and neutrons in the nucleus are collectively referred to as nucleus. Note: the entire mass of an atom is concentrated in the nucleus. The electrons move around the nucleus in energy levels, or shells, or orbits. The diagram below represents the structure of an atom containing 3 electrons. Electrical charges of the atomic particles.
What are protons?
Protons are the particles of an atom that are positively charged.
What are electrons?
The electrons are negatively charged particles.
What are neutrons?